this river, this was a river before the effects of climate change that was always full. You can see it is down. I want to take this opportunity from the middle of Rick River on the slopes of Mount Kenya to tell the people of Kenya, even as we pray to God to intercede, we must play our part as human beings and as Kenyans to combat the effects of climate change. I want to appeal to our people that we must double our efforts in preservation of water catchment areas. President William Ruto has launched a program to plant 15 billion trees by the year 2030. I want to appeal to all Kenyans every day, wherever they are, to make sure they plant a tree in every public function. We have asked our cabinet secretaries, our principal secretaries, our administrators, and all leaders, wherever they are in a public function, to plant trees so that we can preserve our water catchment areas like this one. I want to appeal to our people that even as we intercede to God to have mercy on us as a country, as a region, that we must play our part in preserving the water catchment areas and preserving our environment. It is important for me to tell the people of Kenya and the President, after the conference in Egypt, has made a policy decision that we can no longer deal with the drought as an emergency. We must plan for it and have sustainable solutions and interventions. So the focus of our government is to build dams, mega dams, medium dams, and water ponds for water harvesting, so that we can move away from rain-fed agriculture to irrigation. Last week, the President was in Galana and cancelled title deeds of our land that had been grabbed, and he has given instructions that a dam is established so that we can start irrigation farming to do maize production. The Ministry of Water and Sanitation and Irrigation under Alice Wahome is already working on more than 30 dams to be built using the PPP, private-public partnership, as a sustainable intervention to combat the effects of climate change. But I want to urge the people of Kenya to also do their own. Let us not cut trees indiscriminately. Let us plant trees where in your farm you have one tree that you must cut. Plant another 20 trees to preserve that one tree. And once we do that, I'm sure ultimately in due course we shall restore our environment. We will restore our water catchment areas like this one. Long time ago when I came here, you could not see these stones. They were all covered by water, but you can see the water levels are down. So we really want to appeal to humanity. Even as we seek God's intervention like I have done this morning, we have a big role to play. And we cannot wish away the effects of climate change. It can wipe out a whole continent. The Horn of Africa region, we are staring at very difficult times. And because science is science, the projections that we have are not very pleasing. That is why, even as we wait for God's intervention, we also must play our part.